Okay, so this is the module 3 and 4. Okay, so but before that, let me first check your presence today in this meeting. So, say present if you hear me. Ano? Asa na ba? Okay. Uh, Mr. Danny Sales, Mr. Edmond Sadicon, nasa sila? Hindi ko alam kung nasaan sila. Mr. Present daw. Mr. Harold Magtagnog, okay. Present din si Mr. Sales. Miss Heidi Monroyo, Miss Heidi Monroyo, okay. Nag-left siya. Baka na-disconnect. Mr. Joseph Season, present. Miss Maria Aniel Lacerna, Miss Heidi Monroyo, hindi pa rin. Okay. Mr. Mark Anthony Marcos Recafranca, Mr. Marvin Dicena, Mr. Maynard Senyo, okay. Mr. Rainier Ashley Noblesa, Mr. Romer Garay, Mr. Ryan J. Mayorga, Mr. Jerome Mark Marinas. Okay, sige. So, sino pang hindi ko natawag? Okay. Kay Mr. Jude Reblesa. Okay, sige. Present. Ayun, hindi ko mabasa yung pangalan mo at box dito. Okay, so yun, present. Okay, bakit box yung pangalan mo dito? Oo, so sana pinagtan mo yung pangalan mo dito para hindi siya box. Anong box siya? Ano? Okay, sige. Okay, so much for the attendance. Sana yung iba ay pumasok pa kahit late na sila, ano? Okay. So, we are going to start now reviewing this part of the module because sana ay you can also configure this on your own computer or any other device. Okay, so basically, in order for us to create or to start creating mobile applications for Android operating systems, we we need to install different software requirements para makapagsimula ng development. So, yun yung mga nilalaman nitong module na to. So, yun yung mga Java Development Kit. Meron tayong Android Development Tools. We also have the Software Development Kit and also the Eclipse IDE. Okay. So, as for the Java Development Kit, so I hope you have read this one. So JDK is one of the three core technology packages used in Java programming along with the Java virtual machine and the Java runtime environment. So basically when you install the Java development kit, so nung una kasi hiwa-hiwalay na ini-install itong tatlo na to. Ano? Hiwalay na i-install si JDK, hiwalay na i-install yung JRE at yung Java virtual machine. At noon ginagamitan pa yun ng command prompt para ma-install sa mga computer. Pero ngayon meron na tayong package na isang beses mo lang i-install yung application at yung tatlong components na yun ng Java technology na ginagamit sa pag-develop ng mga Java applications ay iisa na lang. Ano? Okay. So basically, JDK is an implementation of the Java platform specification that includes compiler and class libraries. Uh, yung JDK ay merong different versions. We have the Standard Edition Java Platform, Enterprise Edition Java Platform, or meron ding tinatawag na Micro Edition Java Platforms. So si JDK ay nirelease ng Oracle Corporation in the form of binary product aimed to at Java developers on Solaris, Linux, Mac OS, or Windows. So ano-ano ba yung pagkakaiba ng Java Virtual Machine sa JRE at sa JDK? Okay, so umpisa natin dun sa JVM or yung Java Virtual Machine. So the Java Virtual Machine is an abstract machine. So parang imagination lang siya na machine na nakikreate sa memory ng computer natin. Ano? It is called a virtual machine because it doesn't physically exist. Ano? It is a specification that provides a runtime environment in which Java bytecode can be executed. So yun. So parang uh, this Java virtual machine is untouchable, kaya nga sinabing virtual, di ba? So, it nagpo-provide siya or siya ay ginagamit bilang runtime environment para yung mga Java bytecode ay ma-execute. Ano? When a Java application has been, or ang kapag nag-run or nag-install tayo ng isang Java application sa isang computer. It can also run those programs which are written in other languages and compiled to Java bytecode. So, some of the tasks that the Java virtual machine can perform are loads code, verifies code, executes code, and provides runtime environment. So, ano ba yung sinasabing Java bytecode kanina? Okay, so yung Java bytecode is a compiled format for the Java programs. Once a Java program has been converted to a bytecode, it can be transferred across network and executed by a Java virtual machine. So bytecodes files generally have that class extension. So, di ba pag nagpo-program tayo, kung nakapag-program na kayo ngayon sa object-oriented programming using Java programming language, uh, nakasave yung mga files natin sa .java file. Ano? So, kapag na-compile yung ating program na ginawa, na-convert yun sa isang file na ang extension ay .class. Ano? At yun na yung tinatawag na bytecode format. Yun na yung naka-bytecode format na ine-execute sa Java Virtual Machine runtime environment. Anyway, nagja-Java na ba kayo ngayon? Yung mga Miss Maria Aniel Lacerna? Okay, so kumusta naman ang Java programming? Okay, sige. So basically, what so lahat ng matututunan ninyo in Java programming sa OOP ninyo can be used in this particular subject. Ano? So, yung applications ng Java programming doon sa OOP na ginagamit ninyo while using NetBeans, ay pwede rin nating ma-apply dito. Same din po yung gagamitin natin ng language dito, which is the Java programming language. Kaya tayo ngayon ay needed rin na mag-install ng JDK. So since na nag nag-aaral din kayo ng Java programming language, so malamang ay nakapag-install na din kayo ng JDK. Ano? So, ano naman yung JRE? So, JRE is an acronym for the Java Runtime Environment. So, it is also written as the Java RTE. So, ano bang ginagawa ng or para saan si JRE? So, the Java Runtime Environment is a set of software tools which are used for developing Java applications. It is used to provide runtime environment. It is the implementation of the Java virtual machine. It physically exists. It contains a set of libraries plus other files that the JVM uses at runtime. So, tingnan natin itong diagram na ito. So, ito yung visualization ng JRE. So, ibig sabihin, sabi kanina, yung JRE ay physically na nag-exist. Ano? So, ibig sabihin, kapag nag-install tayo sa ating device, merong some part of that program or particular program ay makikita sa computer natin, kasama yung set of libraries and other files. And the Java virtual machine is part of the Java runtime environment. Yun yung sinasabi ko kanina, the JVM is the part that cannot be seen physically. So, siya ay virtual. Ano? Okay. So, the JDK is an acronym for the Java Development Kit. The Java Development Kit is a software development environment which is used to develop Java applications and applets. It physically exists. It contains the JRE plus the development tools. The JDK contains the private Java virtual machine and few other resources such as the interpreter, loader, compiler, archiver, and other components of the Java development kit that can be used in developing Java application. So, based from this diagram of the Java runtime environment, when we talk about the JDK, so the JRE is part of the Java development kit. So, as we can see in this diagram or in this figure, so kung i-visualize natin, ang laman ng JDK ay yung buong Java runtime environment kasama yung development tools like yung compiler, yung Java interpreter, yung document generator, at marami pang iba. Yung mga tools na yun ay etong mga components na yan. So we have the Applet Viewer. Ito yung ginagamit para mag-run ng Java applets without a web browser. We also have the APT, the Annotation Processing Tool. Alin ba yung mga important dito? So we have the Applet Viewer. We have the Java, the loader of Java application. This tool is an interpreter and can interpret the class files generated by the Java compiler. So si Java naman, siya yung compiler. So it specify the Java compiler which converts source code into Java bytecode. So si Java, siya yung part ng JDK na nagko-convert nung naka.java file into .class format. Si JavaDoc or ito yung documentation generator which automatically generates documentation from source code comments. So ang ginagawa ng JavaDoc, kung meron mga comments yung codes natin, i-convert niya yun into documentation na pwedeng gamitin para mag-explain kung paano gumagana ang isang program written in Java programming language. We also have the jar, or also known, or jar means Java archive. So this specifies the archiver, which packages related class libraries into a single jar file. This tool helps manage the jar files. So ano ginagawa ng jar as part of the JDK? Siya yung nag-archive ng lahat ng class libraries sa isang single jar file. Ano? So parang kapag nag-create tayo ng isang Java application or Java applet at ready na to install that particular application in a device, so si Java Archive, siya yung magko-compress ng buong mga class libraries into one single file parang ginagawa siyang installer. Kumbaga pagdating sa mobile application, ginagawang APK. Dito naman, ginagawang isang file na mayroong file extension na nakalagay ay .jar. Ano? At yun yung nai-install or pwedeng i-install or runnable sa isang device. We also have the Java. It is the class file disassembler. So kung yung jar ay taga-archive or merong Java na taga-compile, si Java naman ay file disassembler. So siya yung pwedeng maghiwa-hiwalay ng mga class libraries na na-compress into one single file. We also have the JDB or the Java debugger. So from the name itself, it is part of the building process tool na ginagamit when we compile and build our application if ever that our program has or marami silang or meron silang mga problems or errors na nakita dun sa ating program. Ano? So we also have the JPS, which is also known as the Java Virtual Machine Process Status Tools that list the instrumented hotspots, hotspot Java virtual machines on the Java on the target system. So ang ginagawa ng JPS ay naglilist ng mga hotspots ng JVMs sa isang target machine. Ano? Okay. So much for those components of the Java development kit. Ano? Okay. So I hope you have installed your own Java development kit on your own PC. Sino po ang nakapag-install na? Meron na po ba kayong na-install na Java development kit sa inyong mga computers? Wala po nakakapag-install. Pero yung iba, nakapag-install na, di ba? Si Mr. Mayorga. Siyempre, nagpasa kayo ng activity para dito, so dapat nakapag-install kayo, di ba? Okay, so hindi ko na kailangang isa-isahin yung kung paano i-install si Java Development Kit, ano? Okay, so marami na nakapag-install, meron ng 3 nag-install. Excuse me. Dati meron na. Okay, sige, yung mga old student dito, so malamang talaga na meron na kayong naka-install na JDK, ano? Okay? So, may tanong lang ako. Okay, sige. Do you experience any flub or have you experienced any problem while installing the Java development kit on your device? Yun sa mga kaka-install pa lang. Walang naka-experience ng problem. Okay, so ito nakikita natin, itong step by steps na to, ito yung procedures na maaaring or nakita nyo na when you installed the Java development kit, ano, for the first time. Okay? So, yan. So, base dun sa exercise ng ating modules para sa exercise 1. Ayan. Okay, so let me ask you this question. What Java platform version is your Java development kit? Anong platform or Java platform version ng inyong JDK? Anyone? 17. Anong ibig sabihin ng 17? Okay. Yun yung version. Okay. Siguro ang tinatanong dito is whether the Java Development Kit is the standard edition, enterprise edition, or micro edition. Ano? Yun yung Java platform na tinatanong dito. So basically, yung gamit natin lahat ay standard edition Java platform. Ano? Yung binigay ko or yung maaaring ginagamit ninyo. Kasi pag yung enterprise ang ginamit natin, hindi natin magagamit yun kasi yun ay merong bayad. Ano? Okay? So do you have any questions about the Java Development Kit? Wala naman? Okay. So let's move on to the next. Ano daw yun, Mr. Monleon? Ano meron sa version? Siguro pagdating sa version ng ating, bakit version? Anong ating tawag dito? Java Development Kit. Makikita natin yung version nun sa mismong control panel ng ating computer. So, dito, Java, Java, Java. Ayan. So, dito meron ako naka-install na, ayan, Java Development Kit 8. Ano? So, pagdating sa version ng app ng Java Development Kit ko, siya ay version 8.0 at yung update niya is 144. Ano? 64-bit yung 181. Ito ata yung 32-bit. Ano? Kasi dalawang JDK yung naka-install dito sa PC ko. I have 32-bit and 34-bit, 64-bit Java Development Kit. Okay? So, yun. So, how about the Android development tools? So, what is an Android development tool? Sorry for this typographical error. So, Android development tools is a plug-in for the Eclipse 8 IDE that is designed to give you a powerful integrated environment in which to build Android applications. So basically kasi yung application IDE na gagamitin natin, which is Eclipse, ay originally kasi is created only or developed to be used in developing Java applications. So yun yung Eclipse, ano? Yung original version ng Eclipse para lang siya sa pag-develop ng mga applications in Java programming language. But with the use of the Android development tools, so si ADT ay ginawa para pwede siyang maging part of the Eclipse IDE na ini-incorporate doon, ini-install as parang particular na part, ano? Parang katulad nung sa Visual Studio na merong mga additional anong tawag doon, mga plugins na pwedeng i-install, ano, para magamit sa ibang way ng development of applications. So, ADT is one of that particular plugins na ginagamit naman ng Eclipse IDE. Ano? So, ADT extends the capabilities of Eclipse to let you quickly set up new Android projects, create an application user interfaces, add packages based on the Android Framework API, debug your applications using the Android Sdk tools, and even export signed or unsigned .apk files in order to distribute your application. So, kasi merong isa pang application na pwedeng gamitin or nakadesign talaga para sa pag-develop ng Android application. At yun yung tinatawag na Android Studio. But as for the requirements of Android Studio sa computer natin, masyadong mataas yung hardware and software requirements, kaya hindi kakayanin ng ibang PC natin. Ano? Kahit itong PC ko ay hirap pa na paganahin yung Android Studio, kaya ang gagamitin lang natin ay yung medyo mababang applications na mababa lang ang specifications na kailangan sa ating mga hardware sa computer natin. Ano? Kaya gumagamit tayo ng Eclipse na mayroong Android development tools na naka-incorporate para makapag-develop tayo ng Android applications. So, what are the features and capabilities of ADT? So, ito yung ilan sa mga features at capabilities na pwedeng i-offer ng ADT sa atin kapag magde-develop tayo ng Android applications. First, integrated Android project creation, building, packaging, installation, and debugging. So, sama-sama na lahat. Mula sa creation, sa pag-create, sa pag-package ng application, sa installation, at sa pag-debug ng application, pwedeng or makakatulong ang Android development tools. So, ADT integrates many development workflows tasks into Eclipse, making it easy for you to rapidly develop and test your Android applications. The next one is about Sdk Tools Integration. Many of the Sdk tools are integrated into Eclipse menus, perspectives, or as a part of the background processes run by the Android development tools. So, since na incorporate na natin yung plugin ng ADT sa Eclipse, automatic, magkakaroon din ng tinatawag na Software Development Kit Tools Integration. Kasi parang ito ay nakahiwalay pa ng mga configuration of softwares ng Android operating system. So, kapag meron na tayong ADT, magagamit na din ng Eclipse yun ng maayos. The next one is that Java programming language and ADT has is or ADT ano daw? It supports Java programming language and XML editors. The Java programming language editor contains common IDE features such as compile time syntax checking, auto-completion, and integrated documentation for the Android framework's APIs. So ADT also provides custom XML editors that lets you edit Android applications. So sa Eclipse IDE natin with the support of the Android development tools, uh, supported na yung Java programming language na merong mga features like syntax checking, merong auto-completion, at meron ding integrated documentation ng Android Framework API. Tapos sa ADT din, supports the custom use of the Extensible Markup Language or XML editor na ginagamit naman para makapag-create ng design or layout ng mga activities na meron yung ating mga Android application. We also have integrated documentation for Android Frameworks APIs. You can access documentation by hovering over classes, methods, or variables. So, if ever na yung documentation is downloaded kasama dun sa ating Android development tools, magagawa natin na makita yung documentation ng bawat classes, bawat methods at mga variables na i-implement natin using the Java programming language using Eclipse IDE. So, these are the enhanced capabilities, bukod pa dun sa mga nabanggit kanina ng isang ADE. We also have quickly set up Android projects, create an application user interface, add packages based on the Android Framework API, debug your applications using the Android SDK tools, and export signed or unsigned APK files in order to distribute your application. So parang nabasa ko to kanina. Wait lang, isang part yun. Ito pala oh. Ayan. Kamukha pala yun. So parang naulit siya. Ano? So that is the power of Android development tools na ini-incorporate as a plugin for the Eclipse integrated development environment. So basically, if ever na hindi nyo gagamitin yung yung configuration ng or yung zip file ng configure Eclipse na binigay ko at gusto nyo humanap ng ibang software na katulad din nun, pwede tayo mag-download ng Eclipse IDE na nakahiwalay. So halimbawa, kapag pumunta tayo sa Google, So